Let's keep going.
Oh, man.
Tough needle to thread. I'm grateful for the ability to control my reproductive cycle and make my own money, but that freedom has come at a price. The dark side of the sexual revolution is that even though it liberated women, unyoking sex from the consequences has primarily benefited men.
Pause.
I was first inspired.
Yo, what have I always said on this podcast? I've said it before. I'll say it one more time for all you new guys that are here. Feminism, open sexuality, a deregulated sexual marketplace where the women are pretty much the ultimate selectors and the family's not involved in the mating process, whatever. It benefits men. However, it benefits the top 10% of men because they fuck all the girls. Okay? And the thing is that so many of these feminists don't understand that when you go ahead and you live in a deregulated sexual marketplace where it's, winner take all, well, guess who's the winners in this case? It's the fucking men. The top tier men have sex with all the girls and they're less inclined to settle down and be monogamous. That's why a bunch of the guys are fighting for scraps. All the girls are fighting for the top tier guys. And no one is really that happy except for the guys at the top.
I will admit, it was a lot easier for me to see myself with a girlfriend back when I was like regular in terms of like income and status. Now I'm a lot more like in the status frame of like someone that's top percent. It's hard because there's so many options. And let's say I do find a good girl. This is great, but there's another one down the block. Yep. So it's like, now it's even harder. So this point where men are actually taking advantage because, hey, if I can, I will. Yeah. So why not?
Yeah. With the sexual marketplace now, it's winner take all. And I would say it's winner take all to probably the highest degree it's ever been. Yep. Because now, dude, on Bumble, Tinder, etc., women find men, like 90% of men is unattractive. And as a matter of fact, on Bumble, like something around like 85% of the men are invisible because most of the girls go ahead and put like 6 feet as their bare minimum metric for height.
90.
So 90. Okay.
90.
So 10% of the guys are even visible on these dating apps.
Damn.
All right. And then you look at Instagram. How many guys have attractive Instagram profiles? And then, I mean, let's be honest. Most guys don't have the balls to cold approach. Some guys do. Some guys don't. I would argue most men meet girls through social circle game.
Yeah.
But in general, the women are the ones that are disadvantaged here when it comes to dating marketplace because girls have a bunch of options and they think, oh, all these guys want to court me, etc. That's not the way it is. It's really the men that have all the leverage that are higher status and deregulated sexual marketplace. But feminism lies to women and tells them they have it. And it took this woman 20 plus years to figure this shit out. And you know what the scary part is? Y'all niggas want to know what the scariest part about this is?
What? Wait, hold on. Tell us.
Yo, this bitch is going through this now before the age of social fucking media.
That's a good point.
She's 43. 20 years ago, there was dating apps weren't a thing. 20 years ago, Instagram wasn't a thing. If you met someone off the internet, I remember when it used to be embarrassing to say you met a girl dating online.
That's weird.
Yeah.
What the hell? What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
You can't find a man in real life?
Yup. Now, though, this is why I'm telling you. You guys see this woman right here? What she's going through? Writing this article, I regret being a slut. It's going to be 10 times fucking worse 20 years from now because women have more open access to high-value men than ever fucking before. So this girl's regret being a slut back then when it was actually shame being a whore in the early 2000s and 90s. Bruh, it is going to be way worse in the future. Yeah. She was a hoe before the advent of social media. It's going to be ridiculous soon.
Just to add a point as well. So just so you guys know, the biggest data app in the world is what? Instagram. And we're dropping the course for Black Friday once again. So guys, we're going to do a waiting list coming up soon because I'm going to say this right now, bro. If it goes on Instagram, someone's DMing her. And if it's not you, bro, you got to be on point. So there you go.
Yeah. So that's the scary part. She's coming to this realization and she didn't even live in an era of social media or dating apps, guys. That's the crazy part here. Let's keep rolling it.
Let's go.
To write this piece when a 19-year-old woman I used to wait tables with asked me, Bridget, have you ever regretted having sex with a man? I laughed. Yeah, all of them. That's not entirely true. There was my first love in high school and my first husband. But if I'm honest with myself, of the dozens of men I've been with, at least the ones I remember,
Pause.
I can only...
Hold up. She said dozens. Dozens.
Notice she didn't falter. She went over that real quick. Dozens. And
bro, you guys, man, you guys think I'm kidding around when I'm telling y'all that these women are running laps around you guys sexually. And this is the thing, the scary part. She's 43 years old. She's had sex with dozens of men. Bro, this was before the age of social media and online dating apps. Now, with social media, online dating apps, etc., and getting flown out and shit like that, girls, there's very little shame to being a slut in today's day and age now. Okay, guys? So girls are out here being hoes, being able to do it anonymously. If you take an average 23-year-old girl nowadays, right, that's somewhat attractive, she's going to have bodies. She's going to have more bodies than the average 23-year-old guy.
Yeah. There's a movie called 40-Year-Old Virgin, and it foretold the future. It was a man, not a woman.
Yep.
So nowadays, guys, girls are getting a lot of attention and hard times, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, man. So this is, I'm telling you, man, dozens, she said. Dozens. And the crazy part is she regrets having sex with most of them.
Hold up,
What does
Keith.
that tell y'all,
Pause
man?
real quick.
Wait, how many bodies did Jeffrey Dahmer have?
Keith, pause real quick.
17.
She had more than him pretty much already. God damn, bro. More than Jeffrey Dahmer. What the fuck?
Oh, Keith, pause real quick, bro.
Damn, man.
This is the roll of the clip.
Yes.
Yo, the worst part,
The
bro.
rest I would put in the category of casual, which I would define as sex that is either meaningless or mediocre or both. If I get really honest with myself, I'd say most of these usually drunken encounters left me feeling empty and demoralized and worthless.
Yo, the worst part about this shit is that they don't even, like, the females don't even be checking their friends. Like, you can have a girl who's not a hoe, and she won't even check their friend who is a hoe. It's wild.
Or full of cum. What the fuck? Talk about empty. What you like? Wait, cat woman.
Oh, man. Yeah, man, them niggas was skiing and then fucking let's get
Yeah, let's try to dick on, man.
ejaculate and then evacuate. Niggas turning to Goku with the teleport, man.
Yeah, I don't
And here's the thing, like,
Yeah.
yo, I'm telling y'all, the girls will come on this fucking podcast and say the stupid shit that they say. Oh, well, girls can have sex without having emotions and all this other shit. Bro, most girls can't do that shit.
Please,
and if they
men,
do,
stop
it's
going
only
for
for a
hoes.
temporary amount of time. And if they actually do it for a period of time or they
Stop
get away with it,
entertaining
it always makes them feel bad. It always makes them feel bad. They'll sit there and they'll try to lie. No, I can do it. I can fuck a nigga and not give a shit. Hit 43 years old, motherfucker. And let's see if you still have that same mindset.
many
You
simps
promise
out
you
there,
you
though.
won't.
And they don't know what they're getting into, bro.
They don't, man. They
Yeah.
have zero clue.
They think they know, but they don't know.
Just keep rolling.
Shit.
I would have told you I was liberated, even while I tried to drink away the sick feeling of rejection while my most recent hookup didn't call me back. At the time, I would have said one night stands made me feel emboldened. But in reality, I was using sex like a drug,
Pause.
trying unsuccessfully to fill a hole inside me with
You know what I realized as well?
Yeah.
Girls that drink alcohol a lot of times
I was just gonna say
are
that.
hiding their sadness and sorrow.
Mhm.
And it's funny because those girls that are 3 or 4s drink the most alcohol.
Yep.
Because they know what they're doing.
Big
They're like,
facts.
damn, I just did some heinous shit. Or before I do that, let me get drunk so I can kind of just justify what's happening. And it's like, bro, if she's alcoholic, that's a red flag, my friend.
Bro,
Red flag.
we've had so many podcasts where we warn you guys and we tell you guys don't deal with girls that are alcoholics, don't deal with girls that are
Druggies?
that use drugs,
Mhm.
you know, don't deal with girls that you
Are
know
broke?
are broke or like hang out
Starving.
or what's it called, getting flued out all over the place, or they travel but they're broke or some other shit, or yeah, or use antidepressant medication, whatever it may be. Bro, this is all, a lot of the times this shit's to shield bad decisions that they've made in the past that
Yep.
9 out of 10 times are tied to sexual activity.
Yep.
Okay, guys? Sex does not affect women the same way it does for us. All right? After you bang a girl, it's called the stroll of success. After she bangs a dude, it's called the walk of shame. All right? It's very, very different. There's no walk of shame for us, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You get out the house.
Bro
after
is
smashing,
right.
You clip you clap your heels together and walk home and be like, yeah, show of success. I did this shit. Woo!
W.
Right? It's a fucking Don DeMarco.
That should have you smiling
She
ear to
fucking,
ear all
bangs
day.
another guy and the guy walks out or kicks her out of the spot. That's a fucking L, bro. He hits her with the fucking.
He said, I called the
And
Uber
then she
5
feels
minutes
like shit.
before I
She'll
nut.
sit there lying like, I'm emboldened. No, I'm emboldened. No, you're not. You're incumbent. That's what you are, you dumb slut. And the thing is that they know deep down. They know deep down that they're lowering their own value. A woman's job is to preserve her value, and the more guys that she fucks, the more her value goes down. This is why girls, even the most sexually liberated women, are not okay when you ask them what's their body count. How many times do girls come on this show? They have no fucking idea what to say. They'll be the biggest slut on paper and say, oh yeah, slut walks. I'm empowered. I'm a strong feminist. I'm bold. So we're like, yo, what's your body count? They got nothing to say because they know that their value is intrinsically tied to their body count. All right. And this girl is realizing this. And this is what I'm telling y'all, man. Do not commit to girls that are alcoholics.
Don't do it.
Girls that are alcoholics, 9 out of 10 times are sluts, bro.
And you know the worst part?
Promiscuous.
She might be a great girl when she's sober. When she's drunk, actually, you could talk to this too, Myron. These girls will do the worst, bro. Yo, there's a girl that we know that got drunk, bro. Fuck the whole team. Mind you, in real life, sober, she's a cool girl. So innocent. When she got lit, it was a wrap. So, bro, you gotta be careful, man.
Yeah, facts.
I won't tell you what team it was, but okay, move forward.
I'm trying to think. Who
Men.
are we talking about?
Allegedly.
I can't say.
All right, never mind. Let's keep going.
Pun intended.
Texas.
I know regretting most of my sexual encounters is not something a sex positive feminist who used to write a column for Playboy is supposed to admit. And for years, I didn't. Let me be clear. Being a slut and sleeping with a lot of men is not the only behavior I regret. Even more damaging was what I told myself in order to justify the fact that I was disposable to these men. I told myself I didn't care. I didn't care when a man ghosted me. I didn't care when he left in the middle of the night or hinted that he wanted me to leave. The walks of shame, the blackouts, the anxiety,
Stop it, Mo.
the lie.
No, just stop laughing, Mo. Stop it. I'm trying to be serious here. What's up?
Rewind it a little bit because I want the people to because I want to make sure that we don't interrupt this because this is actually very, very important. Rewind it a little bit.
I thought,
All right.
Behavior I regret.
I thought she was singing.
Very important.
Sorry.
All right, let's keep going.
And pun intended. I know regretting most of my sexual encounters is not something a sex positive feminist who used to write a column for Playboy is supposed to admit. And for years, I didn't. Let me be clear. Being a slut and sleeping with a lot of men is not the only behavior I regret. Even more damaging was what I told myself in order to justify the fact that I was disposable to these men. I told myself I didn't care. I didn't care when a man ghosted me.
Pause.
Ugh.
And that's when they drink. That's when they smoke. That's when they do drugs because they know deep down they feel like shit.
Antidepressant medication, hanging out with girls that are also hoes so they feel better about their bad
Facts.
decisions. It's incredible the mental gymnastics women will go through to make themselves feel better about their bad decisions. And also, too, guys, I wrote some of these things down. She worked at Playboy. She was a sex-positive feminist.
I was
right?
so
And
confused.
she was lying to herself.
I was
saying
like,
that,
yo, there's
oh,
only two
like,
people
It
here.
doesn't matter that these
Why is
guys
there, like,
don't
6
call me back or
people
give a shit about me. But she's fucking lying to herself. Like, she knows that it burns her inside, but her ego investments are not going to allow her to see the truth. It's not until 20 years later plus, right, when she leaves Playboy, when she's no longer a feminist, when her looks are starting to dry up and deteriorate,
Yo.
and she's not getting the same attention from men, that she finally fucking wakes up. I get hit a lot of the times with, oh, yo, Myron,
Misogyny.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. Women don't mature until they stop getting sexual attention from men. And if you guys don't believe me, look at any female that's in like the RP space or any girl that is like, spin this type of knowledge. 9 out of 10 times it's either she's older, past the wall, she's not that attractive to begin with, so she doesn't get attention from men, right? Or, yeah, typically one of those two things, generally speaking, right? So women don't typically wake up and realize these cold RP truths until they're no longer getting the same validation, attention, and resources from men that they used to get when they were beautiful. Because let me tell y'all something. You take a bad 21-year-old, 22-year-old, 23-year-old, she doesn't give a fuck about none of this shit.
Nope.
She doesn't know about none of this shit. She don't know nothing about the manosphere, sexual marketplace. She don't know none of this fucking weirdo shit that we talk about over here on this side of the internet. They have no fucking clue, and they don't have to. You want to know why? Because no matter how they behave, no matter how stupid they sound, no matter how little they're educated, no matter how little they bring to the table, someone will validate them. But I've told you guys before, I'm going to say it again. Women mature when they have to go to the bar on their own. They don't get invited. They're not sitting in a VIP, and they got to buy their own fucking drinks. That's when women start to actually mature, okay? Women mature physically Yeah, sure, they do. But when it comes to their mentality and understanding the opposite gender and what it takes to be attracted to the opposite gender, unless they have a strong father figure in their life, 9 out of 10 times, they're not going to mature until they become old and their attention dries up for men. Because think about it. As a man, would you sit there and self-improve and go to the gym and become a better man and do
Yo. Keith.
all this extra shit, work and make money? Would you do all that if you knew you could have a bad bitch come to your house and suck your dick right now? You probably wouldn't. You wouldn't self-improve because you had a bad bitch that was going to come to your place regardless if you smelled like fucking Cheetos or not. That's how bad chicks live their life. Regardless of how they behave, they're going to have a hot dude there or some simp or some guy want to fly them out or do whatever the fuck just because they're hot. So why the hell are they going to self-improve or need to understand men? They don't have to. But it's not until they get older, they hit this woman's fucking age, that they start to realize the error of their ways.
And let's go ahead and close out Twitch and Twitter.
Oh, shit, yeah.
And
We've had this
Facebook.
open way too long. Yeah, good call.
Yeah.
We got to call Guys, come on over to YouTube.
But I will say, though, I guarantee you, there was a guy there talking to her saying, hey, you know what? I got you. I'm going to be good to you. I'll take care of you. She said, oh, you want to be with me? You're not on my standard.
Nope.
Go, peasant. I guarantee you. And I'm telling you, her regret is partially, damn, there were guys there waiting for me that were good, and I fucked them over. So, hey, man, you took an L. Now you know you took an L. It's part of the game. We all take L's here, but
True.
I guarantee you, man.
Absolutely. There were good suitors there for her, you know, and a big part of her crying right now also, which she's about to start tearing up, is her realizing missed opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, y'all think I'm kidding around when like fear of missing out is a big thing with women. That's why they go to the clubs. That's why they go to parties. That's why they go through their whole phase, like fear of missing out. So they want, but the other thing too is that they get the fear of missing out of being with the best guy when they get older. Because they realize, and you guys are I'm gonna see that you're gonna see this a little bit later, that she didn't pull the trigger at the appropriate time. And we'll see right here in a second what I mean by that. Let's keep going.
I didn't care when he left in the middle of the night or hinted that he wanted me to leave. The walks of shame, the blackouts, the anxiety. The lie I told myself for decades was, I'm not in pain, I'm empowered. I knew it would be hard to read this. Looking back, it isn't a surprise that I lied to myself because from a young age, sex was something I was lied to about. Long before I ever had sex, I felt ashamed of my natural sexual
Pause.
urges and awkward.
She started crying, guys, because she remembered all the times that she got fucked and the guy said, all right, sorry, you got to leave. Or, hey, I got work in the morning. Or, hey, like that's what she's crying about. All the times that she probably had her club from the dress on and she was walking, you know, through the streets and people were looking at her like she's crazy, you know, on a Monday fucking morning. You know what I'm saying? That's what she's fucking crying about. She's crying about the shame, guys. Okay? That's what it is. She got used and abused by a bunch of dudes and none of them took her seriously. And she's realizing like, fuck, this hurts. But you know what? Society tells me to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and go against my instinct and suppress it and say that I'm empowered. Her right now, right? I want to give y'all the male equivalent of this shit right now, okay? This is the equivalent to dudes that sit there and say, yo, I'm okay with my girl talking to other guys. I'm okay with her being at the club and, you know, dancing on other
Girl
niggas
trips.
and hanging out and going on girl trips. She's telling herself the same fucking lie that pussy niggas tell themselves when they let their girls act like hoes. I'm securing myself. I'm securing myself. Here's the thing about our podcast, why it's so popular. The reason why is because we wake motherfuckers up, okay? We tell them, listen, asshole, we know deep down that you don't like your girl having guy friends. We know deep down that you don't want your girl going to Miami with her girlfriends or Vegas on a bachelorette party. We know deep down that you don't like her texting a bunch of random dudes or spending extra time with her male coworkers. We know you don't like it. So we're waking up the fucking real man inside you to put fucking boundaries and put your foot down and let these girls know that you're not going to tolerate that fuckery, okay? A guy that's sleepwalking through life, that's letting his girl do stupid shit that compromises the relationship is no different than a dumb hoe like this that thinks I can fuck a bunch of guys and still feel good about myself. No, you can't. It goes against your biological inclinations as a woman. You are designed to preserve yourself for the best man that you can get. Gillette in this motherfucker. And as a man, you are designed to protect your woman from her dumbass hoe tendencies and make sure that she exercises fidelity to just you. This is biologically hardwired in us. We can't fight it. There's nothing wrong with being territorial with your woman, and there's nothing wrong with a woman exercising some goddamn temperance with who the fuck that she fucks. There's nothing wrong with it. But we live in a crazy clown world where no one knows what's a man anymore. No one knows what's a woman anymore. No one knows what the fuck a dude is supposed to do when he goes on a date with a girl. A woman doesn't know how to act like a fucking lady. She's out here saying stupid shit like, suck my dick, nigga. You know what I mean? But, well, you know what? I'm going to run around and say, lick my pussy. No one's going to take me seriously if I do that shit, though. But we let women run around and act like fucking dumb bimbos, and no one bats a fucking eye. But this is what happens when no one checks women. You're on a fucking podcast crying with fucking makeup off at 43 years old, looking crazy, looking wild. And you know what? I got to give her a fucking round of applause for this, because not many women would go ahead and put themselves out there like this. Because I promise you, there's millions upon millions of women that feel this way, but they don't have the balls, well, in this case, the ovaries, to tell the fucking truth that I fucked up. I shouldn't have been a fucking slut during my peak years. I should have cashed out while I was up, but instead, I'm cashing out while I'm down, and I'm leaving the casino with a fucking loser. That's how most women leave the sexual marketplace today, man.
Well said.
Anyway.
Let's continue.
Let's continue on with the clip.
My blossoming female body. Growing up
We're getting
Catholic,
canceled.
all I remember about sex was feeling bad
Probably.
about it before I even knew what it was. I only knew that sex before marriage was wrong. Even the thought of a sexual act or masturbation filled me with debilitating guilt. The first time I kissed a boy, I was convinced I'd be punished, struck down by an angry, misogynistic God. As I got older, I was told to guard my virginity.
Pause.
Well-meaning mother.
Haram! A misogynistic God. Here's the thing that women don't understand, right? It's not misogynistic, it's realistic. Your job as a woman is to preserve your value. No one, no society that I could think of in my head that stood the test of time has ever rewarded female promiscuity for a multitude of different reasons. But the main one is to ensure fucking paternity. I don't know why women don't understand this, okay? Men have a defense mechanism. We got to make sure that our kid is fucking ours. So when a girl's promiscuous, it triggers something in your fucking bird brain like, oh shit, this girl probably ain't going to have my kid. She's going to have the caveman next to me. That nigga's a loser. Fred Flintstone, fuck him. I don't want her to have his kids. So it triggers something for you to say, no, thank you. Like, I'm good. Nope. Just like a woman, right? If you're meek and feeble and you're a loser and you don't know what the fuck you're doing and you're weak and she's going to be like, oh, I'm turned off. This guy's a fucking pussy. He can't protect me. It's the same exact instinct. Okay?
And this god of misogyny that she's talking about, well,
Misogyny.
if she listen to him, she'll be crying right now.
Facts.
So my thing is like, you could say all this stuff about it's bad and this God type of like narrative is bad. Yo, at the end of the day, it was gonna protect you from yourself.
Yeah.
So you fell for the narrative. Oh, I'm empowered. I'm a woman. I can do what I want. Cool. Now you know what the problem is, because now the current consequences you're dealing with it. So my thing is like, this God of misogyny would have saved your life.
Yeah, facts. And religion protects women. It's not designed to oppress women, as they say. It's to protect them. Whether it's Christianity, Judaism, Islam, whatever it is,
Yep.
they all practice modesty in women for a reason, because they know the evil eyes of men. They know that men look at women and they immediately objectify them when they're dressed a certain way or they look a certain way. So to preserve that modesty so that men don't look at them as fucking objects, they tell them, dress a certain way, stay chaste, only give sex to your husband or your boyfriend or so whatever the fuck it may be, right? Exercise sexual temperance, because it's to protect the women from the evilness that comes from the male sexual lust.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. And the thing is that women will sit there like, we had that dumb bimbo come on the show. I forget her fucking name. I'm never going to mention it. The Instagram girl. Well, men objectify me all the time. You got pictures of your ass all over the place. What the fuck do you think is going to happen? It's incredible to me that women will sit there, objectify themselves, and then get mad when society objectifies them in response. Listen, men cannot objectify you unless you objectify yourself first. One more time for you dumb bitches out there that are watching. Here's some free game for y'all. If men are objectifying you, I need you to go ahead, point a finger at them, point it back at yourself, and realize, fuck, I'm probably objectifying myself. If you go ahead and sexualize yourself on the internet, you're out here putting ass pictures all over the place. You're out here in bikini pictures all the time. You're out here dress a certain way when you go to functions or whatever, have your tits out, all that other stuff. That's fantastic. You're going to get a bunch of attention. You're going to get opportunities. But what comes with that? There's going to be some cons that comes with those pros. And unfortunately, those cons are going to be motherfuckers aren't going to take you seriously. They're not going to want to commit to you long term. They're not going to look at you as a woman. They're going to look at you more as an object. And that's the reality. Sexuality is extremely powerful, but with great power comes great responsibility. And I would argue most of these women are not fucking responsible with their sexuality fucking ever. It's not that men are misogynistic. It's that you're fucking stupid and don't realize that you're sexualizing yourself. So therefore, you get no respect.
Last night on the stream, I asked the girl, so your page is set up with all these thirst traps for OnlyFans and your career. I get it, but you're 31. You want a man, right? She's like, yeah, I want a man. I'm like, if you saw your picture right now, would he say to himself, you know what? She deserves to be married and wiped up. And she was like, well, some guy might find it attractive and like me. I'm like, nope. Do you really want that guy? And she was like, damn. So it's like, bro, they show it for money and for status, but it's like, what kind of attention do you want? Good or bad? And it's fun in the moment, but when you get older, it ain't fun no more. So
look at Mia Khalifa, bro. Look at Lana Rhodes struggling.
Yeah.
Life of regret. Trying to get those videos taken down, etc. And you know, the funny part is, Mia Khalifa, Lana Rhodes, they probably have lower body counts than some of the girls that come on the show. But guess what? Ain't nobody gonna think that. We all judge a book by its cover, right?
We asked the question, what's worse, getting paid for it or actually doing it for free? I argue they're both bad, but once we know that you get paid for it, it's even worse. So
yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Big facts.
Okay.
All right, let's continue on with the clip. This is a very telling video, by the way.
Yeah, y'all niggas chat ruthless, bro. Y'all niggas laughing. I'm trying to keep a straight face here. Like, let's be serious here. Okay, this is serious, guys.
Going crazy.
There's an aunts were clear that I needed to withhold sex in order to get a man to love and respect me. Sex was a commodity, a priceless gem I had to hang on to that increased in value the longer I held it. It made me feel like property. And although I don't think that was the intention of the wise women who had learned their own lessons the hard way, for me, sex became inextricably linked to my self-worth. The shame and guilt I grew up with regarding sex felt oppressive. I resented the double standard that men.
And here's the other thing, too, because women tend to always say, I'm not property, blah, blah, blah. Well, let me tell you something. Men are always going to be territorial. Men are always going to view women as like kind of their property. I hate to say it. That's how men are with women, right? So would you prefer to be the property of one guy or many guys? Pick it. Pick one, ladies. That's the painful fucking truth of biology. Okay? Men are always territorial with women. So what the fuck do you want? Do you want to be the property of one guy that's going to take care of you and call you his, or the property of many niggas that say she's for the fucking streets? Which one?
She belongs to the streets.
I would argue as well. Do you want to be the main dish of one guy or the side dish for many guys?
Bam.
Niggas got to eat, so hey, it's up to you.
Yeah.
What you want to do?
Facts. What the fuck do you want to do? Seriously, like if you know men are this way, what are you gonna do? Right? Like us, we accept female nature. We know hypergamy is a thing. Women want status, money, height, fucking muscles, all this other shit. Yeah. We're not sitting here crying about it. We're telling y'all, yo, we got to become better. Hey, what you gonna do? You gonna cry?
That's all we can do. Bro, niggas are like, yo, I want a bad bitch. Cool. What does a bad bitch want? A nigga with status, lifestyle, money. Well, if you're not that, she don't want you. It's that simple.
Yeah.
Like I don't see the argument.
Women refuse to accept that men are always going to objectify them. So what the fuck do you want to do?
Yeah.
Pick the lesser of two evils. Be objectified by one guy versus many. But feminism has infiltrated their minds to think that it's better to be objectified by many. And then it's not until 20, 30 years later, like I said before, when that attention starts to wane off, they wake up, right? Women start to get that post-attention clarity. We get that post-nut clarity. They get that post-attention clarity when they get post the wall. And then they realize, oh, shit, there ain't nobody around.
Bruh.
What the hell's going on here? Just a bunch of...
And they be like, I have options. Not that you actually want. So it's an L no matter what.
Facts, man. Big facts. All right, let's...
play the clip.
Let's keep going.
Could be promiscuous and it would raise their status, and a woman would be slut shamed for similar behavior. My burgeoning sexuality would unfold as a reaction to these repressive religious orthodoxies, old school notions of sexual status, and trauma. I lost my virginity at 17 to my boss at a restaurant where I worked. And a year later, I experienced my first sexual trauma. I felt damaged and dirty, and I blame myself. Everyone responds differently to these situations. I dealt with the overwhelming shame by becoming hypersexual and promiscuous. The culture was right there to pick me up and dust me off. I doubled down on being a proud slut and internalized the biggest and most damaging lie that loveless sex is empowering. I basked in the girl power glow of that delusion for decades, weaponizing my sexuality while convincing myself I was full of the divine feminine. I was full of shit. I told myself that because
Yo,
that right there, I ain't gonna lie.
that's a real shit.
That's some real shit
real
right
shit.
there. And I got to give her a fucking round of applause for admitting that shit, because a lot of girls would never be able to admit that. You know how many dumbass bimbos come on this show? I'm divine feminine. I own my sexuality and all this other shit. And it's like, bro, you know that fucking meme when it's like a smiley face, but behind it they're crying? Mo, pull that shit up. You know what I'm talking about, nigga. But like, that's really what it is.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you guys, and again, I'm not going to share which women told me this, but I've had so many girls that I've dealt with that said, yeah, I used to be on that hippie spiritual shit, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, it was a fucking lie. Like, I woke up and I realized that that's a bunch of bullshit. It set me up to be not happy. And I was like, it wasn't for me.
They say they're free spirit, they're open to the world, and they're free to do whatever they want. But as a result, they bask all right. They bask and come. So, hey man, at least she knows that, and she's being holding herself accountable. I'll give her that. That's a W. But still, you did it yourself. So
Yeah. Like, I'm telling y'all, bro, like, they can't, yeah, that's
the power.
Yo, that's feminist real talk, man. With that, the girls that be fucking big ass hoes, that's them right there, my friends.
Baskin Robbins, bro. Baskin Robbins. Yo, that should be a new name for girls. Baskin Robbins. She's basking in some cream.
Boom.
Okay, cool.
All right.
You want us to chats?
Yeah, actually, they've been piling up.
What's the chat
I'll read
saying,
these
man?
chats real quick. I know y'all probably going wild in the chats. And guys, from this point forward, we're going to read 20 and up, but I'll read all these ones that came through because we haven't read them. Did y'all hear about the Amarath situation? Richest Twitch streamer, thoughts on it, episode on it? Don't know who that is.
Yeah, she. So basically, she had a meetup where she was one of the hosts at a meetup, and one of her supporters came and asked her to stand on him. Like, it was weird, bro. Yeah, like, I think Seagull posted it, but like, it was weird, bro. Really weird.
What the fuck?
Yo, and this is why content like this is so important, bro. And you guys think I'm kidding? Yo, most women don't respect most men. And the reason why is because of fuckery like that.
Yeah.
That is why. You letting bitches stand on you? What the fuck? I don't even let a bitch stand me up, let alone stand on me.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on here?
There's more to the story, and there's another part as well, but I won't bring that up right now. So we'll just keep focus on this.
First time seeing live watched all episode on Apple. Thank you, Wilma Dick Fitz. Wilma. Okay. All right. I see what you did there, sir. Kanye said he's going to be the first Latino president, so he's invited to the Kanye Asada. Okay. Charlotte Katakuri. What meal prep service do you use, Myron? Working 60 hours a week and can't afford to cook anymore. It's one local here in Miami. Channel Revolt. I'm Orthodox Catholic and honestly didn't know men go through the things Rolo and you guys talk about. Very eye-opening. Yeah, bro. It really is. It's much different, my friend. When you don't have religion as a buffer, my friend, the sexual marketplace is way, way, way different. Even if you do, these church girls be hoes. Apologies for not having your backs 100% recently. A lot of my feelings to rule my thoughts. My platform was not in the wrong. Thank my feminist mother. Keep fighting strong and helping men be successful guys. Kudos. NSX. Okay.
All
I don't know when. Okay. Try Vision. Okay. Chill Fresh. She's too old for us. You trust. Okay. Fresh as dog. Okay. Machiavelli. I read it. She's still pro sexual liberation. Okay. Waste. And there's a reason why she's saying that. She's got some backlash, and women aren't good with confrontation. Wasting your prime years on 304ing, that's an L for a woman, and some many will end up like her. Sheesh. Yeah, bro. I'm telling y'all that you're going to see in the next 20 years, I'm telling y'all, man, you guys are going to see a mass exodus of hoes from the sexual marketplace saying like, I fucked up. I love y'all boys, but how the fuck is cooking for poor people? I'm a single top 5% earner and I cook 3 to 4 times a week. I want men to be able to afford a chef too, but for those that can't right now, knowing how to cook is an asset. It's like really taking that shit like
bro,
getting his feelings.
No, it's not.
Right.
The time you spend cooking food for yourself, bro, you be doing other shit. So I get it, but like, bro, come on, man.
Yeah. If you enjoy cooking, that's one thing. But real talk, I tell guys, yo, make more fucking money, get a meal prep service, cost you $100, $120 a week. That right there will buy your
Or
time back.
Go to Chipotle, bro. $7.
Yeah,
You get your food right there. Boom, boom. You're out.
yeah, man. Like I'm telling you, bro. When you actually do, what I want you to do, bro, I want you to go ahead and calculate the amount of hours that you spend going to the grocery store, coming back, preparing the food, chopping up the food, cooking the food, cleaning up, all that shit. You know what I mean? If you're put your shit in Tupperware, it's hours, bro. It's hours.
When you're on the grind, right, bro? You don't have time to like waste time, but bro, you have to be on point. So learning your craft, actually doing the skills it takes to actually get to the results. You don't have time to sit there and cook, bro. You got to be on your A game. You got to be on your shit.
Yeah, nobody I know, none of my guys that are, I mean, Brandon and all these guys, all the millionaire friends we got, bro. None of them cook their own food, bro.
Does Andrew Tate cook? Oh,
Nah,
not a
they don't,
finger.
they don't even cook their own. They don't even clean their own house.
They don't make coffee.
I'm
What
so
time,
glad
bro?
Martin's back. Thank you, man. Fresh cool too. Eat my spinach and kale. These tricks can go to say it. Mo, shout out Mo and Discord gang, City Boys. We up.
Go
All
to
right.
hell.
Spinach and kale, so I can tell these bitches go to hell.
Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, Uncle Luke, 19 days. You know what? I love my Abner brothers at the One Meal Party. I could care less about the celebrities there. Just want to kick it with my brethren, Big Mo, Fresh, Myron, and Poxton. I can't wait to hear Myron's speech to haters at 1 million. Yep. Myron's fully powered up, $10. Fresh's speech improved recently. I'm currently increasing my credit score, touching about 100K a year, stuck at 15% body fat. Life's good. There you go, my friend.
Nice.
But yeah, get down. 15%, you're right there. She's going to start in OF, MILF category, recreation use only. Facts. And that's from marriage cause divorce. And then last one here, Medea goes, she finna make me throw this big old pot of hot grits on that curtain made secondhand button-up shirt with dead-ass roses.
That's
okay.
Medea.
That's Medea. All right, shout out to you.
Tyler Perry reference.
Okay. I never saw a Tyler Perry movie, so I don't
Me
know.
either.
Okay. These came in after, Mo? Or?
Yeah, this
20 and
we're
up.
doing 20 and up.
Okay, so we got here. Other than
Trusty.
being a 3 or 4 in the past, she's been on Joe Rogan several times. Interesting interviews. Oh,
Oh,
she
wow.
has? Damn, what
There
the
you go.
fuck, Joe? And then we got here, community property is treated a certain way for a reason, and that's from Dr. B84. Shout out to you, my friend.
Dr. B.
And then last one here, Frankie Baltimore goes, these 3 or 4s can't stand themselves unbuzzed. They're just not designed to be promiscuous. As a guy, anytime I get a chance at some cat, it's like winning a lottery. This is the lies they tell themselves. No truth is told when they gather.
Mm.
Yeah, man. It is what it is, bro. I mean, like I said, men and women are very, very different. The fact that I think that's one of the biggest detriments of feminism and women, modern day women in 2022, is that they don't understand the fundamental fact that men and women are different, which means we view the world differently, we view sex differently, we view society differently, we view strength differently, we view attraction differently. Everything about us is different, and there's nothing wrong with that.
No, Myron, we're equal. I'm your peer. If you can make money, I can make money too.
Damn, I'm getting flashbacks.
Bro.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, bro. But hey, you know what do we know?
Misogyny.
Welcome to the Misogyny Podcast, niggas.
Just some guys talking some shit on the internet.
Yeah, just
Pretty much.
Yeah. Well, we're at it. No, don't dabble in the dark still. Or
Oh, come on.
I broke that rule. I don't know. You broke that rule too.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Myron's a man of God as well. Thank
back
you.
to the
Back to the clip.
thing. Yes, man of Allah.
Haram!
Because
All
I
right.
could seduce a man, I was powerful. But as Perry says in her book, women can all too easily fail to recognize that being desired is not the same thing as being held in high esteem.
Pause.
Deep down in
Yo, this bitch is spin. Rewind that a little bit real quick, Mo, because that is super important. Just a few seconds. Just a few seconds.
I was full of the divine feminine. I was full of shit. I told myself that because I could seduce a man, I was powerful. But as Perry says in her book, women can all too easily fail to recognize that being desired is not the same thing as being held in high esteem.
Pause.
Deep down,
Bro. One of the things I fucking scream on this podcast is sexual attraction is not the same as relationship attraction. One of the biggest fundamental mistakes that modern day women make is thinking that I got all these guys in my DMs. I got all these matches on Tinder. I got all these guys willing to fly me out. I got all these guys trying to take me out on dates. They think that equates to them being a catch as a woman. No, it does not. They just want to have sex with you. They don't give a fuck about your career. They don't care that you're an entrepreneur. They don't care that you're a last.
Yo,
They don't
Keith, you
care
still
that
there,
you're
bro?
ambitious or you're a boss or you get your bag or that they're gonna build an empire with you. They don't care about none of that shit, you dumb bitch. They just want to fuck. It is ridiculous how many girls conflate desire for a relationship. It is not the same whatsoever, and men will say and do anything to go ahead and make you feel special to fuck, to include selling you a dream, which Fresh is an expert at. Can you take on that one?
I will just say this. Next time a girl says to you, I have a lot of options, cool. Show me your DMs. Oh, nice. Blue chat mark celebrity. Some guys here. Wait, hold on a second. Answer this question here. Who's gonna wife you up? Silent. None of them definitely won't. So my thing is, guys, yes, they can get attention, they can get flights and get like DMs, but matter of fact is, do they actually get like the guy long term? They don't. So
Nope.
I mean, who's winning at the end of the day, guys? Us. So that's what it is.
I said it before and I'll say it again. All feminism is effectively done is giving leverage to the top percentage of men.
Demand them.
That's what has essentially done feminism done. It's given all the leverage to niggas like us at the top. All right. And I want you guys to join us. I hope you guys watch this podcast not thinking, man, I want to make 60K per year. I want to make 70K per year. No, if you're watching this fucking podcast, we tell y'all motherfuckers, become millionaires. Okay. 6 figures, bare minimum. Work towards 7 figures. Get fucking real estate. Invest in crypto.
Yeah.
Be in the stock market. Get index funds. Buy precious metals. There's a reason why we bring in financial experts from different facets of different disciplines to help you guys get your fucking money up. We have a Money Monday, we have a Womanizer Wednesday, and we have call-in shows on Fridays, and we bring special guests in from different realms and disciplines. We do it because we want you guys to be well-rounded. Ain't nobody else on fucking YouTube giving as much value as we have for 2 years fucking consistently.
Yeah.
All right? We don't want y'all motherfuckers to be average because these bitches don't accept average anymore.
Facts.
That's the reality. You must become the best man that you can be.
I'll never forget. I did that interview with Grant Cardone 5 years ago. I was in that room. He said, sell the water. And then Jared asked me, so Walter, how much do you want to make a year? And I was like, 100K. He was like, yeah, bro, you don't have whatever it takes. And I was like, damn, what do you mean 100K? That's a lot of money. But in retrospect, that's nothing. 200K can't do shit.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, at least a milli. Because the foundation is, guys, like, if you're of high value and high status, you have options. And a guy with money should have options. So 100K is nothing, guys. Give me 1,000 with you. It's a start, but it's not the end all be all.
You got to strive for more.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all saw that ridiculous chick the other day. 200K bare minimum. That's broke. These hoes are delusional, niggas.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all.
And they might not know the exact amount that you make, but they can tell by how you move,
Yep.
how you operate, the lifestyle. Is like, okay, this nigga's on his shit.
Yep.
So
Make the money, guys. You know why I want y'all to make the money? So I want you guys to make the money, not so that you can attract the dumbass bimbos that come on this show, so that you don't have to tolerate the fuckery that these bimbos that come on the show throw at you. All right? I'm telling you, you move a little bit different, you start to not give a fuck, you start to act a little bit different, and that actually makes you attractive. Your level of not give a fuckitude goes up.
and I had to call you the other day for a favor. Remember? I had to call you so you could.
Oh yeah.
So hopefully she's not watching right now. But
Allegedly, Fresh, allegedly.
as
Story time?
Yeah, story time. So, as a man of God, we have priorities that must be put forth
Stop the
all the
cap.
time. And
Facts.
we had a child of God over, and I gave her the
Something
sermon.
for.
She sang to the choir, and I just felt like it was time for her to go. And I didn't want to be mean about it. So I said, yo, Myron, do me a favor, brother. Can you call me and say we need to go to Vegas? And Myron came on the phone, G shit like, yo, bro, gotta go to Vegas, gotta do this podcast. And it worked out. She left the next day. And she saved my ass because she would have been there for like 3 more days. Took a flight out. But I say that to say, if I was needy, if I was like, oh, you know what, it's only go for me, I'd be like, you know what, this behavior is trash, but I'll deal with it. No. As my options now, I can have other girls. So she has to go. And the funny fact is that, like, she texted me this morning. So when am I coming back? Yo, her attitude was terrible, bro. I smashed and got the hell out of there. I mean, I read the Bible and got out of there.
Facts,
So there you go.
Allegedly. Facts.
Yeah,
Shout out
I mean,
Myron.
you want to tell them real quick, like how she's just being annoying, right? Like being combative, trying to you're like, yo, let's do this, and she would give like a suggestion, like we give a fuck what you think, right? Like,
Bro.
I mean, you want to give them a little bit of
Yeah, so
what you did not want to tolerate, and what no man in this fucking podcast listen to us should tolerate.
this problem, right?
Yeah.
She lands, we get some food, we have a good time, things happen, cool. Next thing's like, so what are we doing? I'm like, don't worry, I got it. You're good. Wait, but what about this spot? I'm like, nigga, I said we good. What's wrong with you? And she's like telling me where we should go, what we should do. I'm like, nigga, why are you here then?
Nope.
Like, I'm giving you an experience. If you don't want to do with it, then cool. So I said to myself, you know
Really,
what?
nigga?
Rather than do this the whole trip, Myron, come through for me, brother. And it happened, man. So shout out to Myron Gaines for that one.
Hit that nigga with
W.
hit that bitch with the yeet. And here's the thing, bro. Like, that's the beauty of options. He had another bitch coming.
Yeah, literally.
He had another bitch coming. So he's like, yo, I gotta get this girl out. And that's what happens when you have options. You don't have to sit there and tolerate fuckery from women. You know how powerful it is, bro, to be able to just give her the girl that turn into fucking Leonidas and kick that bitch out when you need to.
Facts.
It's important, man. And the thing is that you move differently, you act differently, and women respect that shit. Think about that. She wants to hang out with him again.
That's crazy,
after he
bro.
abruptly kicked her out.
That's crazy, bro. And she knew it was cap. She knew it was cap, bro.
He's like, my acting wasn't good enough.
No. After the fact, she's like, hold on, you're still in Miami. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, you posted a story?
What's the story?
Oh, nigga, stupid.
Yo. She's like, wait, you're still there? I'm like, oh yeah, things didn't work out. I was like,
You stupid.
but hey, you know what? The problem was solved. So thank you, God.
Yeah, this nigga. That's
Look more like hell no.
That's an L.
This is Sparta.
That's an L, bro.
And look, you know what's funny about this, right? Like my method is kind of more like behind the scenes. Mine is more direct, but the point is she's still gone. So there you go.
Yeah.
All right, back to the clip. Oh no, more chats.
Yeah. We keep going. We'll go with the clip. Yeah. Let's keep going.
Inside, I knew that to be the case.
Yeah, real quick.
But as a defense mechanism,
I need y'all niggas to like the video. There's 9,000 plus of you guys in here right now. Do me a quick favor. Like the fucking video. All right? Like it or else Fresh is going to take lead again.
Screw you, nigga. Listen, man.
Like the fucking video.
Hold on. I gotta say this though.
Yeah.
You gotta give me some credit because I did do the whole show and it was way better than before. So at least that. At least.
All right.
It might not be the best show, but hey, you know.
Show was trash, but I'll give it to you, man.
Thanks, man.
No,
Appreciate
no
it,
worries, bro.
Only 3.5K likes with
What the
8.9K
what?
watching.
Bro,
This is a fire show, bro.
come on, man. We're giving y'all a crazy breakdown right now of some Angry 304. But Fresh is out here giving y'all stories of L's of kicking bitches. I guarantee you she's probably watching the stream right now.
Shit.
Yeah, she probably is.
Bro.
She's a streamer herself. Wait.
Allegedly.
Yeah, oh my god. This nigga, bro. Yo, you know what? If you like the video, I'll take over. So guys, if you want that to happen again, I will take over if I need to, because the likes are important.
That should be a new segment.
Yeah. If you don't want me to take over, like the goddamn video.
Oh man.
Okay.
Yeah, like the video, ninjas.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, guys, get us to at least like real talk, guys. I'm pretty sure we're shadow banned, by the way.
No, we are.
We are, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, we're 1,000% shadow banned.
Yeah.
So we need y'all to like the fucking video, share this shit with a friend because I don't think we get organic reach anymore. Real
Nah.
talk. Ever since we did that collab with our nigga Andrew Tate,
Yo.
niggas had us with the fucking
Yo, stay in your box. Still over there. Literally.
Yo,
It's
them
cool, it's
niggas
cool,
are
though,
just
bro.
like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'll
Yeah.
stand behind Andrew till the day we fucking die.
Facts.
Sneeko, all of them. I don't give a fuck. Y'all can shadow ban us into hell, bro. I don't give a shit. I'll turn into Shao Kahn in this motherfucker. I live in the shadow realm. I'm okay with that shit. All right. However, right? Yeah.
Keto.
Yo, man, we support our fucking guys, bro. We really do. So, yeah, we need y'all niggas to like the video though. 'cause
At
we
least,
are
man. At
shadow
least.
banned. We are definitely shadow banned, bro. All right, let's go ahead.
Back to clip.
I created a man-eater persona. My mantras were rigid. You can either have a career or a relationship, but you can't have both. Intimacy is creepy. Motherhood and children are a trap. Sex is only about power.
Stupid.
Another set of lies built on trauma. Sex isn't just about power. It's also about intimacy and vulnerability and trust. Things I wanted nothing to do with, because implicit in modern dating is a complete lack of expectations, especially those of chivalry. Whenever a man wanted to pick up the tab or pull out the chair or open the door or pick me up or take me to dinner or see me during the day or wait longer than the first date to have sex, I was shocked and suspicious of them. Was he a serial killer? Casual sex is
Pause.
fraught with insecurity and miscommunication.
This is actually a big red flag, and I want to address this real fast, guys. If you treat a girl well and she treats you poorly or she's like suspicious or whatever, guys, my friends,
She belongs to the street.
automatically. And 9 out of 10 times, she's going to punish you for treating her well.
Yeah, she might not actually trust men. Like, for example, her dad might not have been in her life.
Yep.
And mentor her is like, you know what? What's the angle here? So you got to be careful about that.
And here's the other thing, too. And I noticed this in Romania. You can get away with this shit in Romania, right? But you are like, you know, countries where women are traditionally more feminine, but you can't get away with that shit here. Like, if you're a nice guy in Romania, to a degree, of course, not too much of a pussy, but like if you run what Tristan and Justin call gentleman game,
Game.
right? on women, right? You're a strong masculine frame, assertive and dominant, yet at the same time a gentleman. It'll work for you in places where women are traditionally feminine. However, doing that shit here in the United States, nigga.
Oh, you a sucker. You a sweet boy.
Yo, you got to know what girls to run that type of shit with. Like, being a gentleman to certain girls will set you up for failure, which is why I tell you guys, in general, chivalry in 2022 in the United States is earned. Okay?
Yeah.
Girls have to earn chivalry from you because I know most women, quite frankly, don't deserve it. And a lot of girls have this mindset that she has. If you act like a gentleman, etc., oh, what's this guy trying to do? And if a girl acts like that, you already know, bro, she for the
She
streets.
belongs to the streets.
Because she knows she ain't shit. She knows she don't deserve that kind of treatment.
Why you being nice to me, nigga? Like, I ain't shit.
Yeah.
So if you're nice to her, bro, hey, man, she won't take full advantage.
Yeah, man. Like, that shit ain't gonna work in places like in Miami. Bro, how about, I'll just make it simple. The more hypergamous the city, the less likely you'll be able to get away with running gentleman game. There you go. Like a Miami, a New York City, an LA, etc. The more forward the women are, the more liberal the women are, the more left the city is, whatever the fuck it may be, the less likely running gentleman game, aka being chivalrous, is going to work.
I would say the only thing is for Miami per se is like the tourist girls. They may take it a little better because they're not from here, but a girl from Miami herself, nah, bro, that's an L.
Hell nah, bro.
Yeah.
Hell nah. It's an L, man. That's why I tell you guys, in general, make girls earn chivalry from you, right? When you go to other places, rules change. The sexual marketplace is dynamic, guys, depending on where you're at, right? There's certain things that you got to do here in the United States that you don't necessarily have to do in like, in Eastern Europe or in South America.
You gotta adapt.
You gotta adapt to the sexual marketplace. I mean,
we went over there.
Give them an example of like something in Colombia.
So in Colombia, right, guys, like it's more of a man role, woman role. So women know their place in terms of like, for example, what they provide to the man. So as a result, they meet for the first time. They're very feminine. They're very friendly, and they respect your time and efforts. So once they come on a date with you, right, they're gonna show up on time, 100%, and either if you take them to your house or to your spot, they're gonna cook for you, clean for you, off rip. You don't have to ask anything. It's like, hold on a sec, this is for free? Yeah, because they know for a matter of fact, if they want to keep you, they're gonna be feminine. So that works all the time.
Yeah. Whereas like in the United States, you ain't gonna get that kind of treatment 99% of the time, bro.
You bring it over, it's like, nigga, what we doing now? It's like, bro, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah. And speaking of which, by the way, we will be in Colombia
soon.
We're gonna go down there. We're gonna do Fresh and Fit
for like
in
a week.
Colombia for like a week down in Colombia for y'all.
Yeah.
We got it. Oh yeah.
Oh, you didn't know?
Yeah, niggas.
Yeah, man. Listen, Myron.
Well, we're coming right back. Though.
Myron built the mobile setup for us to go travel. So listen, man, I'll say this: Europe was the first start. Fresh and Fit are taking over. We're going all over the world, man, to the supporters and as well to countries where girls are more feminine. And we're going to do interviews there so you can see the difference between America, Europe, and the whole world itself. So stay tuned for that.
You guys are still going to see the hypergamy, though.
Yeah.
I think the most important thing is y'all are going to see that hypergamy is universal. It's just that some women conceal it differently. But in general, it doesn't matter. You know, like the hypergamy still is going to show itself, but we will definitely be going to different places.
Yep.
We thought about Brazil, but I don't know.
The thing is, if we had a strong base
connect.
there,
we got
a strong connect, then but I mean, we might meet somebody soon.
Yeah,
so we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see about that. But we're definitely gonna give y'all a Fresh and Fit Colombia because you guys been asking for it forever. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that. And we're gonna do a little bit of traveling. We got a mobile setup ready to fucking go. So yeah, man.
I think our next stop is Vegas, right?
Yes, we will be in Vegas somewhat soon. I just got to lock some things in, but yeah, shout out to Rolo Tomasi and Michael Sartain. We'll be out there working with them.
Shout out to Michael and Rolo.
Yeah, man. So let's go ahead and keep going. We got 9,000 plus y'all in here, man. Please do me a favor, guys. It's Womanizer Wednesday, man. Please like the video, support the channel, subscribe, help us hit 1 million because we're gonna be the biggest RP channel. Yeah.
If we don't get canceled.
If we don't, you're right.
But so far, still good.
Yeah, if we don't get canceled.
Shout out to Susan, man. Shout out to YouTube.
Yeah, shout out to our guy Casey.
Yeah.
Only 4.8K likes. 9K
Damn, bro.
Why do we got so many hate watchers? Why do we got so many niggas that hate us that watch us, bro? I don't understand.
Go somewhere else, bro.
Yeah. Why y'all niggas watching us?
Like, go somewhere else,
like
bro.
the video, bro.
That's all good, bro.
Yeah, man. You don't got to donate $1. Just like the fucking video.
Listen, we appreciate our supporters, man. But the haters, man, just go somewhere else, bro.
Yeah, bro. Just go watch. I don't fucking know, man. Go watch somebody. Go watch H3.
Go watch Lasani.
Go
Lasani.
Yo, hold on.
Running
we
from
gotta
the
address
debate.
this shit real quick.
Okay,
Yo, this
okay.
nigga, man.
So Academics brought Lasani to his Twitch stream, and he said to him, "Hey, Lasani, you've been ducking this debate with Myron Gaines from Fresh and Fit," and he's like, "Oh no, bro. As you know, an empirical theorist, you do understand that like they're not relevant." And he's like, "Hold on a second. They get thousands of views. How they're not relevant? Oh, their live streams only get 1,000 viewers." He's like, "No, they get tens of thousands of views and 10K live viewers at least. So what are you talking about?" Anyhow, long story short, he's like, "Oh, they're not relevant. I don't want to do it." I said, "Yo, you're ducking the fight, bro." 1,000%.
And not only that, you want to know how I know he's capped with that? If y'all remember, back when they made their original video talking shit about Andrew Tate, right? On their thing, I told them, me and Andrew will debate you motherfuckers. And that was when Andrew was the most Googled man on earth. And what did they do? They said no. So don't give me this, oh, y'all aren't relevant bullshit. I literally was going to give you the most famous dude on social media and us, which, by the way, at the time, we had more views and more subscribers, way more views than both Hassan and the fucking H3 at the time, by the way. So we, on a social media level, we were actually hotter than both y'all bum niggas. And we were going to give you guys the opportunity to debate us, and he still ran away from it. So you can't sit there and say, they're not popping. Bro, we're more popping than you are. Fuck you talking about?
And his argument was, "Oh, well, I got Tate." No, you didn't. You ambushed Tate when he wasn't even looking for you. So that's totally different. So
yeah, man. And he made a nonsensical argument that women are better drivers based off of insurance rates, when in reality, that just means women are safer drivers, not better drivers. You're fucking stupid, bro. Like, what the, like, yo, my man, man.
That's
at the end of the day, for Hassan, aka Lasan.
It doesn't matter what you think.
Okay, so let's go back to the video.
Man, this is sad, bro.
Yeah, this is tough.
Intimacy and love are punchlines. When a man I slept with had the courtesy to reach out, I mistook relief for happiness.
Pause.
Rewiring my brain to be grateful for.
Someone put Lasan Fagabi.
Wait, what? Where is that? So is it Lasan Fagabi? Oh yeah. See. Yo, show my last one.
Yo, what the fuck?
Lasan Fagabi. Yo. Okay, say it slow. I mean, not us.
Yo.
Viewers, say it slow.
Yo.
Lasan.
Damn, bro.
Yeah. Don't say it slow. Oh God, that's funny. Oh, by the way, just so you guys know, while we're on this little break here, Stafford Cole will be here in November on the show. While Myron chokes, Stafford Cole will be here in November. So if I come in next month and while Myron recovers, that's an update real quick. Lasan, hey, yo, go to his comments.
Sorry. You say what?
No. Just say it slow. Lasan, got me.
Bless you.
Just say it slow, okay?
Bless you.
Chat. If you miss what happened there, just say it slow. Lasan, just say it slow.
Yo,
you might understand.
Yo, what the fuck, man? This chat has no chill, bro.
Bro, they don't play.
I'm not gonna lie. You guys literally, we be in the fucking we be at Moshi after the show sometimes reading back the chat. Y'all niggas make the show hilarious. The Jeffrey Dahmer shit had me. Look, my glasses are fucking up. I'm fucking tearing. Yo. Nigga said, Jeffrey Dahmer. Nigga said, "Oh, Netflix and kill." Like, what the fuck?
Nigga said, what he said?
You thought I was feeling you?
Nigga, you lunch. Damn. That's hilarious.
The least professional podcast. All we do is just roast niggas on this shit. Yo, the chat. Nigga said, "What's up, fuck up?"
Yo, W in the chat. Whoever said that first, bro. W in the chat.
Yo,
just hilarious.
Niggas call him L3, Ethan Decline, bro. Oh my God. That 1 million speech is gonna be lit though.
Get the likes up, man.
Yo, get the likes up, man. You guys aren't gonna get entertainment like this anywhere else.
We should do the speech at the party.
Yeah, at the party.
So if you guys are at the party, you're gonna hear Myron go off. So if you want to hear Myron go off, Come to the party,
It'll be
man.
at the party. Yeah, 100%.
Because it's not safe for YouTube.
Yeah,
It
no,
is
no, no,
not
no,
safe for
no,
YouTube,
no, no.
bro.
If I had that speech on YouTube, we would get immediately banned.
Oh Lord.
We would immediately get banned. It'd
Oh,
be,
Lord.
the stream would end
And-
right there. Yeah, cancel for
Canceled.
real. Like we'd be done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We hold back for you guys on the show,
yeah. We hold back a lot, bro.
especially Myron.
All right, let's.
Someone said stream the speech live. Hell no, nigga.
Hell no,
You
nigga, you
bro.
crazy?
That's not the point.
Honestly, I'm not even gonna let niggas record it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not
No
even gonna let
phones.
niggas record it.
No
so
phones.
yeah, so it's gonna be wild.
All right. Play the clip.
All right.
For the bare minimum. The saddest realization is how low I set the bar. A lifetime of allowing myself to be the other woman, taken for granted or treated like a doormat under the false pretense of being empowered, came to head one night with the arrival of a text message from an on again, off again lover. "Good night, baby. I love you," it said, quickly followed by "wrong person." Rock bottom doesn't always look like losing everything or ending up in jail. Sometimes it can be that sick feeling in your gut when you know emotionally you're done. I wanted to be able to have meaningless sex like a guy, but it didn't work. After years of writing for
Pause.
Playboy, I've learned it doesn't work for a lot.
It doesn't work, guys. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Women cannot sport fuck their way through life. They can't, dude. Hot girl summer, not hot girl year. Let's keep going.
And if they do, not for long.
Facts. It's always a time clock on it, guys.
Yeah.
Always.
Of men either. For years, I tried unsuccessfully not to catch the feels. Even that expression is so telling about the way emotions are viewed regarding relationships, as if they're a cold or a flu or some kind of sickness you need to get over. I'm not speaking for all women. I know many women with a solid sense of self who happily have loveless sex. This piece won't make them defensive, but a lot of women will read this and bristle, just like I did when I used to read something that pushed back on the lie I'd built my entire identity around. Or maybe you're a trans or non-binary person reading this thinking, what quaint ideas about gender and sex this old trad con has. And to that I'll say, it makes sense to me that the generation of young women who have experienced and borne witness to some of the worst side effects of unyoking sex from consequence and love that Perry meticulously outlines in her book, Rough Sex, Hookup Culture, and Ubiquitous Porn, would take a look around and decide, I'd rather be a man. Or more accurately, I'd rather not be a woman. But maybe it's the inevitable conclusion to the
Pause.
sexual revolution.
Actually, most people that, transform, if you know what I'm saying, go from male to female, not the other way around. Because, I mean, let's be honest. In 2022, the female existence is far easier than the male existence. Let's keep it all the way 1,000, bro.
Mhm.
Like, the fact that you can make $10,000 a month selling feet pictures is wild to me, bro. Wild.
And the average girl at that.
An average girl can do it. An average chick can do it. So,
And if you're hotter, even more.
yep, big facts.
Today's youth are fed an even more dangerous lie than the one that was fed about loveless sex. I was told sex doesn't matter. They're being told biology doesn't matter. This is a tragedy. I'm not suggesting we return to some Victorian era notion of sex or some 1950s era ideal about gender roles. I'm now 43 years old and I'm in the first truly healthy, intimate relationship in my life with my second husband. We recently had a daughter. And in the wake of her birth, I've been thinking a lot about the conversations I'm going to have with her and the conversations I wish I could go back in time and have with young Bridget. I'd tell her, sex can be empowering when you're coming from a position of healthy self-esteem. If you're coming from a place of trauma or insecurity, casual sex won't heal that. In fact, it might set you back and undermine any progress regarding your feelings of self-worth. If you know your value, you're less likely to sleep with someone who doesn't value you. Cherish yourself and you will be cherished.
Pause.
You shouldn't have to withhold sex.
You want to know also why she's really crying, guys?
Hmm.
Because the guy that she's with right now wasn't her first choice.
Ooh.
That's the fucking truth. That's another big reason why she's tearing up right now is because the dude she's with right now was not her first choice. I guarantee you, in those dozens of men that she was with, a bunch of them were probably millionaires, tall chads,
Playboys.
good-looking guys, etc. She probably, when girls sport fuck guys, they deal with some of the top tier men, which is why they sports fuck, because they want to get that experience. But here's the thing. If you were a millionaire your entire life, right, and you never were taught how to make the money, and then someone strips that fucking money away from you and tells you now you got to live on a $30K per year salary, you're gonna be fucking pissed. You're never gonna be happy because you know what it was like to live that fucking lavish lifestyle.
You can't go back.
You can't go back. Guys, when it comes to women and dating and relationships, women have a very difficult time regressing from a status standpoint when it comes to the men that they deal with. The only time girls regress like that, 9 out of 10 times, is because they fucking have to. All right? She's in her 40s. This is her second marriage. She knows, yo, I can't necessarily command the same level of man I used to be able to command 20 years prior. The sexual marketplace is extremely competitive. There's hot girls everywhere. Instagram is a thing. Dating apps are a thing. I'm not going to be able to find my Prince Charming anymore. I need to settle. And she settled and cashed out and left the casino with someone that she did not intend on leaving with in the beginning.
But you know what? Who takes the biggest L here? That guy. Can you imagine
Good
how
point.
he feels right now? Dude, imagine you're the guy, right, that married her. Bro, I don't know why you did that. And then gave her a kid after this speech. Bro, you're literally saying to yourself, you know what? I'm her sloppy hundreds. Because it ain't seconds, it's hundreds. And it's like, you gave her a kid, bro. Like, I don't know how to say this nicely, but that's an L, my guy, because
You
bro,
stupid.
does she deserve it? Probably not. But you took her in and you made her your own. And that's on you. But that's a big L, bro. That's a big L.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, that's a big L.
it's a big L. And the thing is that and I tell you guys this all the time, man, you don't commit to promiscuous women because they come with baggage. Andrew Tate went viral for saying that dating younger women under 25 is better.
How dare you?
Oh my God! Oh, that's so messed up.
Misogyny.
But there's a real reason why he said that. The reason why, right? He said they've been through less dick, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, that's so toxic. That's so dickhead." Blah 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 blah. But hold on 1 second. Let's like peel it layer back. The reason why is because the less trauma a woman goes through, the less dick she's been through, the more issues she's had with the less issues she's had with men, the better she's gonna be for you as a girlfriend, and more importantly, a potential wife and mother of your fucking child. All right? When a woman goes through trauma, it hurts her. When a man goes through trauma, it builds him. We don't respond to trauma the same way. We are opposites. Women typically deal with trauma with using their sexuality. All right? When girls have been used and abused and do drugs and smoke and drink and do all this other fuck shit, what do they do almost all the time? They become hoes in the process.
Facts.
All right? Men, trauma either kills you or it makes you. One of the two.
And to add to that point, not even just trauma, it's just multiple partners. She's gonna compare. And if you're not the one that gave her an imprint, oh bro, you can guarantee she's gonna be like, damn, Johnny had the best experience of sex. Like, Danny's cool, but he's not Johnny. And it's gonna be in her head like, damn, I fucked up. And you know what? Johnny may text her, where you at? What you doing? And because Johnny was her best experience, she going for it. So my thing is like,
Gotcha,
her having
bitch.
multiple options like that, bro, and you being maybe one of the last, she might compare you to the first. And that might be an L for you.
Yeah. Guys, the more sexual, and here's the thing too. This isn't even us just talking shit, being dickheads.
Yeah.
This has been scientifically fucking proven. The more sexual partners a woman has, the higher the likelihood of divorce and being in an unhappy marriage.
Yeah.
Because, like I said before, women have long memories. When they experience certain things with certain men, it's very difficult for them to go backwards, guys.
Millionaires.
They can't do it.
People are successful, got the status, they'll treat them like kings, but treat you like shit.
Exactly.
So,
And you're giving her the ultimate commitment, and you still don't get the best.
bruh,
How many guys are out there in sexless marriages? How many guys are out there can't even get their dick sucked by a woman that they're taking care of and taking care of her kids too? How many dudes are out here being treated like a fucking doormat, plowing like a fucking horse for their girl, for her stepkid, for their stepkids, etc., and they don't get anything in return?
that was me. I had to give it up. Like, I was in that scenario where like I gave up dreams to make sure that this girl and her kid were good. And then I was in my car one day after work. I was like, yo, I'm not like where I want to be.
You're listening to Tom Likas.
I turned on YouTube, like, yo, dating single mothers. I saw Soul TV 4, King Riches, and last but not least, Tom Likas. And that one podcast he did on air changed my whole life. I mean, like, these things, if that's you, are you happy? Is this what you really want? It's not make a change because it's me, but you go there because in that scenario, you actually don't.
Yeah, man. Guys, again, Is this woman's marriage gonna last? I don't fucking know. What I do is that dozens of men have before you and left, and there's a likelihood they've an emperor.
Come before you.
Hey, I see what you did there, sir. This nigga. But yeah, like at the end of the day,
Fucking older,
bro,
bro.
Stand. You know, girl, that's a hoe has a bunch of kids. That's like my son's else's baby. Like, what the? This is trash. Oh, I have terrible talents. You work in team. She has like a bunch of basketball. Come on, it's fucking trash. Start a new game all together, right? It's that shit. No, okay, this is like that. But I need you motherfuckers to understand. All right, you game on that file. You go out a new fucking game and you build your own game, motherfuckers. And that's what it deal with. Fucking women playing on something. No, I could beat the game. Come on, no, you didn't train them. You didn't train. The reason why I do all the animals and the always fucking show support animals. Bitch, I did you ain't fucking up. It's right now. Accusations of being you when you're.
If you're someone in your state and you like after this girl, for example, seen this soldier, one of the player, maybe a city, I'm like, yo, bro, you know this girl? I'm here, and it's like, ever know of this where you're at. And they players know they can tell you, man.
Don't come out. I promise. Now, are the girls out that you turn?
You got risk. That's risk, bro. That she was a hoe.
I
I still.